Hey there, it's Elke.
And Jen.
And we are here today. For another motivational moment. Our quote for the day is, "You must do things you cannot do," and that's by Eleanor Roosevelt. So, what do you think?
No, you must do the things that you think you cannot do. Not do the things that you cannot do. Think you can't do. And
well, it's a statement anyway. Oh, I can't do it. It's
yes.
Like, no, actually, you just don't think you can't do it.
Yes, no, you must do the things that you think you cannot do, because this will help you push yourself forward. But then also, when you say you can't do something, it's a limiting belief that you have, that either you have certain circumstances that make you think that way, or that people are telling you that you can't do something, or that you've just never pushed yourself further or had the ability to do so. And if you think of it in terms of the people in history who have come out with amazing inventions and changed the world, they probably at one point said, oh, I don't know how to do that, but they figured a way out and figured out some way to do it. But They never said, I can't do it, and gave up. And my mom just gave an example in one of our private groups with a profitable membership about Thomas Edison. And he said, oh, well, I don't think Thomas Edison decided that he didn't want to make the light bulb because there was no demand for it, in times of uncertainty and the recession, where
and also just that he didn't know how he could do it. Or he didn't think he could do it. He always thought he could. He just hadn't figured out the way yet. And I like that. So anyway, we're so excited about talking about this, because it's so important at this point in time where our reality has changed. We're no longer we think you think you can do something in a certain way, and all of a sudden it's changed, right? But that doesn't mean that you can't do it anymore. It just means that you have to try it in a different way. You just don't know yet, or you don't think you know yet how you can do it. And I like that part a lot, about how you have to make a shift. You have to decide now that things that you should definitely still challenge yourself to do those things, because you must, as the quote says, you must. It's going to be pivotal. I said it twice. It's going to be a pivoting that you need to do, and because you must do this, then when you look back, you're going to realize that this was really important that you did that, and didn't just say, I'm just going to do what I normally do, and what I think I can do, but I also have to do the things I don't think I can do, because you never know what's going to happen. You have to try a lot of different things in this time and age, where things are uncertain with the coronavirus and with the economic status of where you'll be in a couple months and where the country will be in a couple months. And so therefore it's one of these things where you need that feeling that you have to do things even if you don't think you can do them, because they're important.
Yes. And in the end, if you just have to push yourself through it, and then you say, I don't think that I can do it, but you're going to reword that. It should be like an affirmation, like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. And if you want to use the exact same words that Eleanor Roosevelt said, you must do the things that you think you can't do. Or just be like, what's that? I think I can.
Well, Eleanor Roosevelt, the way it's phrased, is very old school, right? It's because that's when she was alive. It was a lot earlier in history, but it's still very clearly true that you have to try and achieve those goals, and things that you think you can't do, you must find a way to do those, because they're important. It has for me, it has a lot of meaning, because it's not just I should do something that I don't feel like doing, or I've got myself into the thought process that it's too hard and I probably can't do it. Like that kind of phrase is something that goes around in my head. But if I also think of it as, this is really important to, like, today in this time and age, stand up and be a leader, or for your family, or for, if you're running a business and maybe you're the boss, or if you're even an employee, and are you going to step up and be a leader and do those things you must do that you don't think you can do or even should do, but you should, because they mean a lot. They'll change things as to how the outcome is in the future, which is super important.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us for our short motivational moment, but it's a very important one. And we will see you tomorrow with another one. And if you're new and joining us for the first time, every day during the weekdays, we go live and speak about a motivational quote. And we talk about how it's relevant to what's going on with us during this uncertain time and give you some inspiration and motivation to keep going and keep pushing forward and being your best self.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Bye.